The independent wrestling world is booming once again, and today we are discussing an event that has transcended not only the independent wrestling world, but the wrestling world in general, as the world will be watching this weekend, as the world will be on GCW. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Respect the Craft, the Indy Perspective, episode 3, and today's discussion, we are discussing not only the world on GCW live from the Hammerstein, but we are talking the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame. Here we go. What's up, everyone? This is Raymond Sanchez representing the Respect the Craft podcast. And today, as I mentioned, we are discussing all things GCW as GCW is taking over NYC this Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, we'll be having the Hall of Fame, the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame, as 6 amazing legends go into the Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame. I can't wait to discuss those, as well as the sold out event happening this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, that will be live from the Hammerstein Ballroom in NYC, the mecca of professional wrestling, as well as live on FITE TV. And for the first time, and there's going to be an independent wrestling event on cable pay-per-view. So we're going to be talking about all that today on episode 3 of the Indy Perspective. But let us begin with the Hall of Fame, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, tickets are still available as well for this event. Link will be in the description down below. As Saturday, January 22nd, 2022. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a new year. And again, GCW is bringing amazing content together for you guys. With Orange Crush, they'll be presenting the Indie Wrestling Hall of Fame live from the cutting room in 44 East 32nd Street, New York, New York. And let's kick it off with the first introduction here, as the inductee going in will be none other than Blackout member Ruckus, being introduced into the Hall of Fame. He's inducted by none other than the player from the Himalaya, Sanjay Dutt. And a big congratulations to Ruckus, an independent legend. Again, I'm going to be calling all 6 of these men and women legends, because that's what they are, ladies and gentlemen. They truly are legends. Ruckus, again, like I mentioned, from Blackout. When you think of the tri-state area indies, you can't go without talking about Ruckus. From his days in the Combat Zone, from what you've seen in GCW, Ruckus is an independent standout that's proven time and time again just to defy the odds with certain things that he would do. And it is great to see him get his due here today. And on Saturday, it's going to be insane. Next up, we are going to talk about a competitor. She has transcended, ladies and gentlemen, of what she was able to do. And she needs no introduction, ladies and gentlemen. Another inductee this Saturday will be Lufisto. Lufisto is someone who, when you think about intergender matches, ladies and gentlemen, you think about how, again, we're in a bit of a different time. And Lufisto, though, she went in and would not, it wasn't easy. It wasn't taking it easy. It was brawls. It was fights. She went in and the blood was there, ladies and gentlemen. Lufisto was no slouch. Congratulations to someone that, again, has transcended what intergender wrestling could be, showing that men and women could go in there at all identities, anyone, and prove that they can hang in there. She'll be inducted by none other than Lenny Leonard, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a great list of inductees. So next up, we're going to talk about the new effing show, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry Lynn is going into the Hall of Fame here. I can't wait for this induction. Jerry Lynn, a man that is transcended. I'm going to use that word a lot, Because Jerry Lynn, without Jerry Lynn, there is not a lot of your favorite stars. A lot of us, especially myself, I can say grew up watching Jerry Lynn, seeing what he's done in ECW, seeing what he did in TNA, seeing what he's done in ROH. A man that's held gold everywhere he goes, ladies and gentlemen. One of the very first X Division champions. And he's going to be introduced, or inducted, I should say, by none other than Sean Waltman, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for that. That is going to be insane to get to hear Jerry Lynn hopefully tell some great battle stories, tell some jokes about the good old days. That's going to be fun to see. When you think about Hall of Fames like this, again, with wrestling, the Hall of Fame, you hear that moniker and you think, it's something that not all the time are we getting the most. But when you see this list, you're getting 6 truly that deserve this moniker. 6 of the best going in there. And next up, it is a inductee that it's this one is it's sad that he will not be able to be here in person to do this, but it's an honor to get to see him inducted. It's truly it's someone that identifies with this. It's Tracy Smothers himself. It's great to see being honored on Saturday. Again, there's not much that needs to be said about Tracy Smothers. If you know the history, if you've seen what not only he has done in his career, but what he's influenced, you've seen his influence continue to succeed in professional wrestling, and it's great to see. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, this one, Dave Prazak going into the Hall of Fame and being inducted by none other than the best in the world, CM Punk. This, again, when Dave was announced, it was amazing to see someone, again, if you do not know the history, please do some research. Definitely look into this, because this man deserves his flowers, deserves this. This is great to see. And being inducted by CM Punk, this shows you, ladies and gentlemen, just what something like this means when you get to see just moments like this. Saturday, truly, these 6 going in truly deserve it, ladies and gentlemen. And next up, when I saw this, a tear came down my eye, because, ladies and gentlemen, going into the Hall of Fame this Saturday in the Indie Wrestling Hall of Fame, a man that is an NYC legend, a Brooklyn legend, a tri-state area legend, an independent wrestling legend of his own. Ladies and gentlemen, a man that returns this Saturday to the Hammerstein, this Sunday, I should say, to the Hammerstein, to possibly do something he's did in Ring of Honor at that same building and win World Championship gold. Ladies and gentlemen, the notorious 187 Homicide goes into the Indie Wrestling Hall of Fame, a Jersey All-Pro Hall of Famer, a man that any place he's gone, he walks out with gold. The notorious 187, inducted by the Dirty Daddy himself, Chris Dickinson. Violence Unlimited reunites in that building on Saturday, and I can't wait for Homicide to go in. Much deserved. Someone, again, I respect, someone I call a Theo in this business, as he is someone that, again, he deserves it not only for his accolades in that ring, but for what he's done for indie wrestling. Not only doing everything he's put his body on the line for. He's someone that identifies he's the true definition of respect the craft, ladies and gentlemen, because he is someone that not only has put so much of his body, of his life on the line for this craft, but continues to transcend and teach others and give them those a little bit of gems to make their career better and continue to succeed in this business and continue to transcend this business. Because Homicide is one of those guys that truly wants to make sure that after he is gone as well, that this is able to continue indie wrestling would be nowhere without guys like the notorious 187 Homicide. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your Indie Wrestling Hall of Fame inaugural class of 2022. We have Tracy Smothers, we have Ruckus, we have the notorious 187 Homicide, we have Jerry Lynn, Dave Prazak, and last but definitely not least, she is Lufisto. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait. Once again, tickets are available. I will be putting the link down below as well. This show will be shown on YouTube and on FITE TV. So definitely you're not going to want to miss both of these events happening this weekend. The Hall of Fame on Saturday. And now let us jump into the main event, the event everyone is talking about, and it's sold out in a mere days. I want to say it was less than 2 days that this event just went. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about the World on GCW. Let us begin with the pregame party as PBR is presenting live on the GCW YouTube. We're going to have a little bit of a pre-game party here. So, what does that entail? It's a show before the show. It's the Kickoff show, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Kickoff show that will be streaming live on YouTube and on FITE TV. First match announced for that pre-game party is going to be a pre-Kickoff scramble featuring Jack Cartwheel, Dante Leone, The Grim Reaper, Ninja Mac, Nick Wayne, and Alex Zane. Look at that match alone. That is on the Kickoff. That is before we even get to the main show. And PBR is presenting a banger. Jack Cartwheel, an independent standout right now, killing it all around the Indies, killing it all around the United States. You have Dante Leone, a man with Ninja Mac. They've been the human highlight reels. When those two are in a ring and sharing that ring, you know the gravity's not going to be able to control those two. So imagine now adding Jack Cartwheel in there. Nick Wayne, another man that's proven his stance right now in independent wrestling, has been killing it everywhere he goes. And I can't wait to see those four at it. Then you add Alex Zane, a man that maybe a certain place did not find what to do. I don't know how. But when you add him back into the mix, Alex Zane, since returning to the independents, has shown why he is just that good and continues to show out. And this Sunday, we'll be doing that once again. Then you're adding those young guns, and you're adding the vet, another NYC legend in the Grim Reaper, who still, he's working like this is still day one with how good and how hungry he is. I can't wait to see those six go at it in this scramble. You are not going to want to miss that. But next up, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the Kickoff Battle Royal. I love a good Battle Royal. A Battle Royal in a frame like this, you never know what could possibly happen. You never know who is going to show up. You never know what's going to happen. Again, the Kickoff, and so many people have been announced that are going to be at the Hammerstein. So who could possibly be in this Battle Royal? So I'm starting to narrow it down on certain names that were announced. And so far, these are 9 names I believe will be in the Battle Royal. I'm going with Nate Webb. We're going to hear Teenage Dirtbag in the Hammerstein on Sunday, I hope. And when that happens, Nate Webb is coming into that Battle Royal to get himself a win in the Hammerstein. Then you're going to have another veteran of this game, G Raver. I can't wait to see what he does in the Hammerstein, but I believe he is going to be in this Battle Royal. Juicy Fanu, a man I've gotten to be on a podcast with. I've gotten to interview. Great, humble young dude that I feel like he's going to take this opportunity and kill it. And again, he's a big boy. That Toko is big. He might win this all. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to take him over the top rope. But I say that. But then next up, we have the Iron Demon himself, Shane Mercer. I believe he's going to be in that Battle Royal because he's going to showcase that strength, that power, that ferocity, and win himself his match at the Hammerstein. Next up, you're going to see him inducted into the Hall of Fame Saturday. But on Sunday, Ruckus is looking to show you he's still got this and he's still running this game, as I believe Ruckus will be in that Battle Royal. And he's one of my main picks for this matchup. Next up, another a tenured veteran in the indie game, Steve Scott. Too Hot Steve Scott is looking to take a selfie in the Hammerstein Ballroom. Next, a Lucha Libre legend. When I saw this announcement, I couldn't believe it. Psycho Clown is coming to the Hammerstein. Ladies and gentlemen, that is insane. Then next up, another independent wrestling legend. I can't wait. I hope to see B-Boy and Ruckus go at it. Because just the little kid in me that grew up watching them is popping to see those two square off in the Hammerstein. This is insane. Next up, we have Dark Sheik, another competitor that's transcended independent wrestling. I can't wait to see what is going to happen. But we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We are not done yet, as we also, I believe he's going to be in here. Matthew Justice, another GCW OG, someone that's been killing it in GCW. Matthew Justice, I feel like, is going to be in there and possibly be a man that has high hopes of winning this, because he is just truly, he is a member of that second gear crew. I can definitely see him trying to get this big win on that night. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, another legend. The Rock and Roll Express transcends indie wrestling, transcends professional wrestling. Will Ricky Morton possibly bring out the Rock and Roll Express? Even possibly his son, Kerry Morton. Could we see him appear in this Battle Royal? I see Ricky Morton coming in, trying to hit that Canadian Destroyer on someone and get the win on Sunday night. Next up, we have someone who is a second-generation star. He's been making names as of late in GCW, JCW, and all around the indies at the moment. It's Big Vin. Can Big Vin come in, hit a choke slam, take some bodies out of that ring, and prove to be the next upcoming star? And announced last night, ladies and gentlemen, Cole Radrick is coming to the Hammerstein, and I believe he'll be a part of this, and he's another one of those. I'm looking forward to see what he does at the Hammerstein in this Battle Royal on Sunday. This is going to be great. Then next up, you saw him at All In. Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Thomas. You saw him at All Out as well in the Casino Battle Royale. Here we go. He has his history in Battle Royales. Let us see what he does in the PBR. Dustin Thomas is coming to the Hammerstein, and I can't wait. My picks, like I said, I'm going with Shane Mercer. I'm going with Matthew Justice. And because they are those tri-state legends, I'm going to go with B-Boy and Ruckus. Those are my 4 picks, ladies and gentlemen, for Sunday. And again, you never know who else might show up. I'm also thinking, he wasn't announced, or if I didn't see the graphic, I truly apologize. But I think Akira might be in that Battle Royal. Another guy that's been making his waves right now. He's been killing it, especially in the deathmatch scene. I feel like Akira's coming in to prove something on Sunday and take a big win in the Hammerstein Ballroom. But we'll have to wait and see. And then you never know who might show up. Marco Stunt might show up on Sunday. Marco Stunt put out a very interesting promo, and he says this weekend you're seeing Marco come back to a certain self. So I don't know. Maybe we see Marco come to the ring, possibly bring a guitar and sing a tune as well. We never know what can happen in that squared circle, but this is all the pre-show kickoff. is the PBR pre-game, not even a pre-show. We're not calling it a pre-show. It's the pre-game. And now let us start the main show talk, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go as the Grab the Brass Ring ladder match. Look at that lineup. Look at that lineup as you have young, dumb, and broke Jordan Oliver. You have a different kind of boy, Jimmy Lloyd. You have one of the kings of this deathmatch scene, Alex Colon, the man of the hour, Lio Rush. He is not human, PCO, and in my opinion, one of the best technical wrestlers out there today, representing Violence Unlimited, Tony Deppen. And when you talk about that brass ring, you have these 6 competitors going at it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. These 6 are hungry. These 6 are looking to prove why they represent GCW, why they are good as they are. They are as good as they are. If I'm going to go with a prediction on this, I want to say Jordan Oliver. I want to say Jordan has proven he's turned a second gear in his head. He's gotten so damn good. This kid, me and Jordan are similar in age. I grew up seeing Jordan Oliver from his young days with KC Navarro killing it in New Jersey, now transcending all around the United States, all around the world, going to the major leagues and killing it there as well. Jordan Oliver, truly, I can't wait to see in that building on Sunday, is going to kill it. All 6 of these competitors are going to kill it. You got PCO in there, and this is a ladder match. You know PCO might take that moonsault off the ladder. I can't wait to see. You add Jimmy Lloyd and Alex Colon. They're going to tear the roof off this place. You're adding Lio Rush, the man of the hour. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. This is great. But here we go. Another matchup. This is unpredictable here because the Briscoes, the GCW Tag Team Champions, are issuing an open challenge for their GCW Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in NYC. The unexpected things have happened when open challenges have happened like this. The last time a challenge like this happened, a certain Hardy's, I was about to just try to make a joke, but ladies and gentlemen, when the Bucks did a challenge like this, the Hardys showed up at the Hammerstein. The Briscoes they've been sharing some words with a certain elite tag team. Will this be the night the Briscoes and FTR finally fight? Or will someone from that GCW locker room stand up against the Briscoes? Will we get to see the second gear crew against the Briscoes once more? Will someone that we're not even expecting? Again, I talked about that Battle Royal, but possibly someone that I mentioned there could be in this match. Could we see maybe Ruckus and B-Boy take each other to this tag team match? Could we see a man I mentioned earlier? Maybe Akira comes in with a teammate. We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. The Rock and Roll Express, possibly. We don't know. But the Briscoes are looking for a fight, and I can't wait to see who is going to team against the Briscoes on this Sunday night. Again, if that alone isn't selling you on this pay-per-view, I don't know what will, because that is going to be tag team personified. Again, you're going to want to watch it on FITE. You're going to want to call your cable providers, let them know, hey, I need this pay-per-view. I need to watch this because independent wrestling is booming again. Professional wrestling is booming again. And this is why Respect the Craft is a thing. I respect what promotions like this are doing for professional wrestling, as it truly is giving a platform for now independent wrestling and wrestling beyond to continue to move forward and continue to thrive, and I love to see it. And again, when I'm talking about that, this man, I get it for certain people, because he came from the side of entertainment. Again, I get it. When you talk indie wrestling, a lot of fans are not the biggest fans of WWE. I get it. But you have to give credit where credit is due. Matt Cardona, formerly known as Zack Ryder, has made such a niche in professional wrestling right now that this matchup happening on Sunday means a lot more than just the storyline they're telling. Matt Cardona, coming from the WWE, has transcended indie wrestling into giving a place for guys like Matt Cardona, for guys that are coming out of the E, to find themselves again. Matt Cardona has gone on a roll. I gotta give him that. Like, Matt Cardona has made people care about this storyline here and the storylines he's been getting himself into, and he's killing it. Again, giving that platform and showing that you can find yourself and reinvent yourself, being not just that formerly WWE guy. Matt Cardona has shown, look what his battles with Effie, look his battles teaming with his wife Chelsea Green against Bussy, against Effie and Alley Catch. They've shown you can reinvent yourself, you can find yourself again and create something new. And this Sunday, we are seeing that culmination in the Hammerstein Ballroom, as it will be Joey Janela, someone who independent standout. We know Joey. If you're from that tri-state area, you've seen the bad boy. He is elite for a reason, and Joey and Matt Cardona collide. Chelsea Green almost in the middle of all this because Joey Janela is a bad boy. And I can't wait to see these two go at it. Again, just for me alone, this is a matchup I'm definitely keeping my eye on because I can't wait to see what craziness will happen and what Matt Cardona has up his sleeve. But I mentioned Bussy. Let's go to Alley Catch as, ladies and gentlemen, a dream match. You saw the visuals. Shout out to Giancarlo because the man creates works of art. He truly does. Those visuals he does, those cinematic masterpieces are great as it will be. Alley Catch taking on Ruby Soho. That last stop is the Hammerstein for Ruby. We saw in the vignettes, we saw she was trying to get on that next ticket, and Soho comes to NYC. We're going to be in a different side of the city as we're in the Hammerstein, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see these two square off. This match is money. This match is a main event. This is insane. Ruby Soho, Alley Catch, two of the best going today. Alley has proven that she can hang with anyone you put in that squared circle. Ruby Soho, truly now that the chains are off, she's showing what she can do in that ring, as most of us knew what Heidi Lovelace can do. Ruby Riott was great, but now Ruby Soho is just that much greater. I can't wait to see what these two are going to do on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if you're not convinced, trust me, we still have 4 more matches to go. Or no, technically 5 more matches to go. And I'm sure by the end of this video, you're going to be on FITE TV right now looking to buy that pay-per-view. You're going to be calling your cable provider, just like I did, hey, I need to watch this pay-per-view. But next up, we're going into the AJ Gray Open Challenge. Because unfortunately, AJ Gray did call out the Mad King, the NYC legend himself, Eddie Kingston. Unfortunately, due to injury, I do not believe Eddie Kingston will be showing up on Sunday. Now, as I said, I believe he will not be showing up on Sunday. Could that still be possible? Eddie Kingston has done crazier things. Eddie Kingston has fought through pain, has fought through blood, has fought through everything that they throw at him. So when it comes to the Sunday event at the Hammerstein, the World on GCW, we might still get AJ Gray versus Eddie Kingston. We might still get that war. But, again, it's the tri-state area. It's an event, excuse me, like none other. I wouldn't be surprised if AJ Gray gets an NYC legend to answer that call on Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the likes of a man that's been doing this for 25 years, like Monster Mac. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sorry. I'm choked up about this. Because when the world is on GCW on Sunday, this fight is going to be like none other. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the One World Warrior low key in that building. I wouldn't be surprised if we get someone like Dan fucking Moff. Maybe someone from Second Gear Crew. Could we get a Matthew Justice, if you will? Again, you never know. The phones are ringing. So again, who will answer the call for AJ Gray this Sunday? You never know, ladies and gentlemen. But let us now move on to the next contest here. Again, you never know who's going to show up on Sunday, guys. So next up, we are going into 6-man tag team action. It's going to be Lucha Rules. It is going to be Gringo Loco, Flamita, and Ares taking on ROH World Champion Bandito, Laredo Kid, and ASF. Wow. I can't wait for this. I can't wait to see these 6 collide. It is going to be a spectacle. It is going to be high-flying action. It is going to be the best going at it here. I can't wait. This is going to be insane to see all 6 of these competitors head into that Hammerstein Ballroom. Again, you have the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito in there. This is going to be insane. Gringo Loco, I can't wait to see why they call him the base god. You got Flamita, someone I've been looking a lot at because Flamita truly has showcased some great stuff. Araz, another great competitor. You can currently see him as well, I believe, on companies such as AAA and more. Laredo Kid, Impact's standout. ASF, I'm looking forward to see some more of ASF. I'm looking forward to see what he brings on Sunday because I'm going to be honest, I'm not as familiar. But that's the best thing about GCW. You get to see new names like this. You get to see why they transcend independent wrestling. So Sunday, I can't wait to see these 6 go at it. Next up, we went from talking about one Ring of Honor World Champion to the original Ring of Honor World Championship on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, the Foundation member. He is the Foundation. Jonathan Gresham taking on All Heart Blake Christian. Live from the Hammerstein, the Ring of Honor World Championship is on the line in the Hammerstein Ballroom in 2022. I can't wait to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to see my face. If you're watching the audio, or listening to the audio, I should say, come watch the YouTube version because I can't wait to see that championship defended once more in the Hammerstein, especially the original Ring of Honor World Championship. Jonathan Gresham is someone that I'll even say this here, is someone I would love to have on the Respect the Craft podcast to be able to speak to because he's someone I truly say identifies with that, with Respect the Craft, because he respects the craft enough that he is now carrying a championship that has so much history, that has so much. It's so important to this craft, that Ring of Honor original championship. That championship respects honor, respects this craft. It means so much to someone like me and to so many others that I know on Sunday when you see this match, when you see Blake Christian, he is going to put his body on the line, his blood, sweat, and tears in order to win that championship. And Jonathan Gresham is going to show why he is one of the best mat technicians going today. And on the call will be the voice of Ring of Honor, Ian Riccaboni. I can't wait to hear him call this matchup because this is going to be insane to think in 2022. Ring of Honor, unfortunately, not currently going, but it's alive and well, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't wait to see it be represented at the Hammerstein on the World on GCW. This Sunday, if you're a wrestling fan, this should make you want to watch this pay-per-view as well. This should make you want to be a part of that crowd. This should make you want to be talking about it because everyone is talking the World on GCW, ladies and gentlemen. And next up, we are going to talk about a match that in 2022, I would have never thought I would be talking about, ladies and gentlemen, because on Sunday, we have FE versus JARRETT. It's Jeff Jarrett, ladies and gentlemen. We have Jeff Jarrett versus FE. Jeff Jarrett versus FE. GCW is creating magic moments. And we have Jeff Jarrett versus FE at the Hammerstein. Wow. FE started on 2 shows ago talking about he wasn't sure where this was going. We thought could have been the end of FE. And he said he was fine. He was ready to continue. And we get Jeff Jarrett showing up like almost a Lone Ranger and hitting FE with a guitar. Jeff Jarrett, I don't know what he wants to do in GCW. I don't know if Jeff Jarrett is trying to make GCW just show it's full of slap nuts or something. But 2022, we have a WWE Hall of Famer like Jeff Jarrett stepping into that squared circle in again, one of the meccas, the Hammerstein. I can't wait to see this match. I can't wait to see what Jeff Jarrett is going to do on Sunday. I can't wait to see FE beat the shit out of Jeff Jarrett. Because FE has truly shown indie wrestling is doing fucking fine. And again, I apologize for my language, but a match like this, it's hyping people up. This is getting people going crazy. Because again, this is what shows you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. But again, it is now time to talk about the matchup this Sunday. This alone is worth the price of admission. This alone is worth the price of the pay-per-view. It is only $25, ladies and gentlemen. It is legit going to be, this match alone is worth that. This match alone is something that, especially like a young kid like me that grew up in Brooklyn, New York, growing up watching the Ring of Honor days, the ROH days, the Jersey All-Pro, the CZW, getting to watch GCW from its comings in JCW to now, getting to see the GCW World Championship become what it's become. And on Sunday, you have Jon Moxley defend against the Indie Wrestling Hall of Famer, Jersey All-Pro Hall of Famer, NYC legend, Tri-State legend, independent wrestling legend, a fucking wrestling legend, the notorious 187 Homicide looks to win gold in the Hammerstein once again. Moxley, Homicide in your main event this Sunday. This is what indie wrestling is about. This is what wrestling is about. And I'm sorry again, if you're listening to the audio, you might want to lower your volume a bit because this match alone is getting people just psyched. This card, top to bottom, this pay-per-view sold out before any match was announced. And this match alone, I feel like just telling people this was happening would have sold this building the fuck out. GCW has created its empire right now with JCW, with LA Fights, getting to partner up with Orange Crust, with PBR. They've showed what wrestling can do. They've built something and made it happen. This Sunday, they changed the game, no pun intended. Game Changer Wrestling presents the world on GCW. And a match like this, Homicide, Moxley, it changes the game again. It changes the game again, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen when these two square off in the middle of the Hammerstein Ballroom. I can't wait to see what these two are going to do. I can't wait to see if Homicide can do it again. He's won Ring of Honor gold in that same building. He won the Ring of Honor World Championship in that Hammerstein Ballroom. Can he do it again in the year 2022? Jon Moxley returns to the ring this Sunday. This is a new Jon Moxley. This is a more focused Jon Moxley. It's the Jon Moxley that's willing to do whatever it takes to prove he loves this fucking shit. But then, we have to talk about this. Because I'm getting emotional about this match. But there is a man that's willing to do whatever it takes to show he isn't in the background. I left him to the end because I wanted to talk about, he says he shouldn't be an afterthought. Between him and what his faction of 44OH, guys like Ricky Shane Page, guys like Atticus Cogar, they have made GCW like Beverly. I'm getting caught up with words here because Atticus Cogar has told Brett Lauderdale, owner of GCW, he might mess with this main event just to prove a point. What is Atticus going to do on Sunday? Maybe he'll be the one that answers AJ Gray's challenge. Maybe he'll interfere in the Briscoes tag title match. We don't know what he's going to do. And the problem is, what is GCW going to do to stop Atticus Cogar? Could Ricky Shane Page be the man that needs to step in or stop him? Or, and this is what I'm thinking, on Sunday, could we see the return of the King, Nick fucking Gage? Could this be the night we get Nick Gage back? Could Nick Gage be the reason that Atticus Cogar is going to have to sit his ass down? Because we haven't heard from Nick Gage in a minute. But I can't think we're going to get through this event and not see Nick Gage. So, even if it isn't for Atticus, maybe it's to go toe-to-toe with whoever walks out of that main event champion. But something is going to go down this Sunday, and you're going to want to watch it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not in that building, you're going to be want to watching it on FITE. You're going to be want to watching it on your television screens, on pay-per-view. Wherever it is, you're going to be watching this because the world will be talking about GCW, and Sunday is going to be GCW Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, this card, top to bottom, is insane. It was so big, we couldn't not talk about this. We had to respect the craft is about talking about professional wrestling. It's the art, it's the craft of professional wrestling, honoring it and giving it its due. And a show like this, it's making it transcend and it's breaking boundaries in independent wrestling and wrestling in general. So, this Sunday, I know where I'll be. I'll be right here in this house watching this amazing event. On Saturday, I'll be watching that Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourself the service of ordering that and watching history. If you're able to go to the Hammerstein Ballroom, go and watch it and live history. Be in the moment. Enjoy. Enjoy professional wrestling. Enjoy wrestling. Enjoy Game Changer Wrestling. And to those at Game Changer, thank you for this amazing event. For those at PBR, thank you for being a proud sponsor of this event. For those that Orange Crush, thank you. What you guys have created is an amazing product here today, and the fans are devoted and are ready to watch history this Sunday. Once again, my name is Raymond Sanchez. I represent the Respect the Craft podcast, and this has been episode 3 of the Indy Perspective. We've been talking the World on GCW weekend. Sunday is the World on GCW. Saturday is the Hall of Fame. And this has been Respect the Craft. As always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft, and watch the World on GCW this Sunday. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, give us a review on the audio platforms. Thanks. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.